is it. It looks really dope. Woo! Hey PhoenixFeather, what's poppin'? Today we're at the Novritsch HQ for a very special unveiling, so let's go! Bing bong! Good morning.
Good morning.
Oh.
You got it? I think I got it.
First we're gonna have a look at all that is Novritsch, and we're gonna start with Novritsch Textile and Dog. Let's go.
Meldung bitte.
Eintreten bitte.
Danke.
If you film the patch wall, filter out this side because there are some patches that relate to guns that are not. Welcome to Textile, everyone. As you see, this is a fully equipped tailory. We are actually making the complete prototypes. Everything starts with us talking about the design. We are making the sketches, we are making the design prototypes, concept art. The complete first design is all handmade here. So I have my master tailors and my textile designers here, and after that we making digital files to explain the mass production on how and what has to be done. You see Veronica here currently working on the size and spec sheet for the websites that media uses, where she currently has the field type uniform of the Kreuzritter. And she makes one of the graphics that will be, like everyone, when you see a click for size info, these graphics are made by her. We have been developing Kreuzritter for over 1.5 years. Veronica is the main designer for the Illustrator files. What patterns are currently in? And there's a certain type of pattern that always comes around, like woodland comes around every 5 years, desert night camo comes around every few years. Tiger stripe is like a more around 10-year cycle, but it comes back. And the only good thing with that is currently there's no official military force that uses tiger stripe. Yes, it does have a political history in the 60s, but not anymore today. While the other patterns, no matter which pattern, if it's multicam or woodland or whatever, is somewhere used in the military over the world. We want something that is not politically aligned. You can wear this on any game without having, oh, this looks Russian or this looks American. So you can wear this and you're not aligned to any political viewpoint. How do we bring tiger stripe from the 60s into the now, into the modern times? Veronica completely designed up the vector file and Illustrator from the ground up. That meaning the whole pattern is millions of vectors. So we went out in the nature, looked at the best colors. We have our Pantone palettes. Pantone is a color code that is used internationally. This code, when we send it to the factory, has to make sure that this color stays the same in print and wherever on which material you use it. We sent the pattern to the first sampling, and I can show you how well that went. Not at all. If there's just one alignment, and or if the fabric is bleeding out, it sucks up too much color because the color is maybe too liquid or too thick, then this all makes a difference, and this all has to be decided in a different country. So there's a large communication gap that we have to cross, and that's what we all do together. We get samples, then we decide if it's good enough, and then send it back. So that's why the development process of textiles take normally as much as a gun. Like the plate carrier, I think, was almost 2 years. Here you see my personal one, where there's some samples that are not yet to be sold, like for example the hydro bag or the grenade pouches. This is all stuff that will be sold on it. I have our new pistol pouches that we literally just finished yesterday, because we normally have the open pistol pouches that everyone knows. But we will also introducing closed pistol pouches and closed AR pouches, because not everyone likes them being open. Sometimes they get dirty, and this is more universal because you can actually have longer magazines in it, and then it just stays like that. You have the elastic adjustment on the sides, and these are made in here. This is not a mass production sample. And then when they're greenlit by me, media gets some samples to also make some tests, and then we do mass production. As you see, we left out the top rail, and the material stands up enough that it doesn't fall easily into it. And if it happens, you can still cut it up if you want to. So Gilly products are coming in flak down in the future as well. And then we will have flak down. We will slowly improve the Everglade stuff, because there are still people actually liking that pattern. And ACP, we are looking at the sales numbers, and then we will decide if it stays or not.
This is the HQ. This is where we moved in first into this building, and the idea is to kind of like grow and spread out and take this entire compound somehow and make a campus out of it. Half of this office is occupied by development for a reason, because here we have a 40, when you open the doors, actually 50-meter shooting channel, which is really important for testing. And you probably know that, like if you have a new bucking in your barrel and you go like, is it actually more accurate? Only if you have a closed environment you can really tell the results. A lot of stuff here got shot, so when you look, for example, at the sign here, there's a couple holes in here. When you look at this door frame, for example, here from this side, you will see that there's lots of marks everywhere. So yeah, I'm kind of afraid that when we give back this office that we're gonna have to pay a shit ton, because we damaged it quite hardly. But that's just what it is. And it's really important for us to do rapid prototyping, make sure if stuff is ergonomic, if the basic function is there. But it's not very often feasible to prove mass production, which is why we then outsource it for CNC machining, you know, make them in a way that the factory would make it in the end, and to basically prove the concept. If stuff needs to be made from metal, we also have a metal workshop right here. Here we do lots of the testing, and again also we modify stuff. The gun that started this whole thing, my first VSL-10. Still functional actually. So yeah, without this gun, this company wouldn't exist probably. With the camcorder on, the annoying big one. Yeah. Good.
Piece of history.
Piece of history, yeah. The rest of the office is not that. There's nothing in there anymore. So my sister came in, making sure that I don't go to prison, because we did a lot of stuff that was kind of sketchy.
I overheard you saying things are shady, but they're actually not.
Not anymore. Well, technical customer support. Everyone in here is an Airsoft player and knows our guns inside out. So you know, problems range from I forgot to, I don't know, put a mag into my gun, until, you know, very complex problems where people took guns apart, put them back together, they missed something, I don't know, broke something, stripped some screw. They find the easiest solution for them, try that the customer solves it. If they can't, we ship them a spare part. If that doesn't solve it, then they ship the gun in, they fix it back there in the tech area, and they send it back. We think it's a high quality of our company that, like very important that the people who answer the emails are actually Airsoft players. They know the problems of the customers. Here is Josh in the corner. He runs some very cool projects, for example, a ventilation anti-fog system that's going to solve all the fogging problems once and for all, finally. A new mask and face protection system, because I honestly believe that the industry got quite far when it comes to guns and accuracy and, I don't know, gear. But when it comes to face protection, when you look at paintball solutions and Airsoft solutions, Airsoft is so far behind. Like, our face protections is a joke compared to what's up in paintball. So we kind of want to catch up. This is what Josh is on. It's a project that's going to be launched in, I think, 6 months, and I believe it's a game changer. It's finally a comfortable, you can aim with low sights, ventilated system. Very cool. I'm very excited. Yeah. After work, which yeah, and as I said, you know, very often people build stuff in their private time, and this then actually gets turned into a product, as it is with the product that we're going to launch today. Here at this table, you can see some of the developments that I talked about earlier. So, for example, here we have the mask that I talked about, which is a magnetic mask system. So you can just, you know, you put it there. This is the prototype. But the idea is basically that you remove it magnetically and it pops right on. So you can, I don't know, have a smoke, do whatnot. And it doesn't press onto your face, like it hovers from the mask basically. So nothing is pressing against your face. You have the soft cheeks on the side, so you can, you know, go down low on the sides. And this is gonna come in lots of different colors, you know, also speeds of colors, all that good stuff. Extremely many people are using them for a good reason, like they're very hard to fog. But if you can still fog them, we created our own magnetic attachment system for an anti-fog system, and the tubes just go on there and it connects magnetically to your goggles. So when you put your hat on, this just springs automatically in place onto your goggles, and you can basically turn it on and get your ventilation in there. It just connects on there. So when you put it on your head, it kind of finds its place itself, springs in position, and then in the back you have the ventilation. So you just turn it on and no fog anymore whatsoever. See, there was the flip-up magnifier that we talked about before. This guy. Yeah.
What's popping, guys? So we're back at the HQ. The revealing is about to start and everyone's getting ready. The whole office is here. Oh, everyone came down for this. It's gonna be something amazing. And of course we're first row because we're the Streber. How do you say that in English? I have no idea. Alrighty guys, that was the reveal of the SSP5. I just live streamed it on Instagram. I put a beautiful little butterfly filter on Chris's Novrich's face. I think that was really funny. SSP5, new pistol, very speed QB, speed soft oriented, super efficient, very high accuracy. Everyone who's here is gonna get one, and they have a buffet over there where you can customize it however you want. So you can put all the different stuff on it, how you like it the best. This is just awesome, great idea. I'm gonna show it to you right now. This is it. It looks really dope, very low profile red dot that sits right over the iron sights if you have some. This doesn't even have some. Then it's like a split slide design, super efficient, super accurate. Now we should go and customize one, guys.
SSP5 and then choose one of each. What are you getting?
Everything.
Everything, of course.
We're doing it live. SSP5. Damn, dude. It's a molly mount. Yes, we need that.
Package. All together. Looks good. And then here there's a little building station. Data, you're already putting yours together?
Trying to. I can't figure out how to make a screwdriver work.
Yeah,
This is new to me.
Yeah. Don't worry about it. We can get you there.
I'll just train. That's all you gotta know.
Smack people over the
Just
head.
smack people.
So, there's a little parkour you have to do. You have to go in the back there, then shoot 5 targets on the one side, then 2 on the other. Then you have to move around here, then shoot 5 targets there, then come around here, and then through the hole get 3 targets, and then the final 2, 1, and then the bottom one stops the timer. Super hard to do that without really practicing, but I'm gonna try my best, so let's see.
Shooter ready? Yep. Stand by.
Okay,
What do we got?
16:02. We can do better. Woo! 1262.
Nice, man.
I'm gonna write that
Can I
down.
take another one?
Can someone write that down for me?
1262?
Okay guys, that was it for the moment. Now, I went to the IPSC shooting range and it actually went quite well. First time I went through very slow and then starting to getting a better hang of it, how to do it. It's like quite complex. It was not easy, but doing it multiple times, every time you get a little better, then you get a little worse, then you get a little better. To this point now, I was able to secure 3rd place. So we're gonna see about that, but it was a lot of fun. But yeah, you got a little sweaty. It was this indoor room and all this gas. I think we were all a little bit on gas in there. So now it's just relaxing, everyone's having a good time, celebrating 5 years of Novritsch. So kudos to you, dude. Awesome day, awesome stuff you guys doing, and I cannot wait for tomorrow, game day. It's gonna be so much fun. We're going back to Duty Arena in the Czech Republic, to the gulag, so to speak. I can't wait, it's gonna be awesome. Okay guys, see you later.
Let's sell some leaves and plants and super nice things. But you know what? It did not sell well. But you know what Christoph was selling?